Thou hast it, King Crawdor, Glamis, all the weird women promised, and I fear thou playest most foully, for it was said, it should not stand, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings, if there has come truth from them. As upon thee, Macbeth, their speech is shrine. Why, by the very on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me upon in hope, but hush no more.
Here's our chief guest.
It had been forgotten, it had been a gap at our feast, and all unthink becoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired you good service, which still hath been both gave and prosperous in this day council, but will take you tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time. Twixt this and supper, go not to my horse the better. I must become a brower of the night.
Fail not our feast?
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hairs with strange invention. But of tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Hie you to horse, adieu, till you return at night. Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time does call upon's.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell.
Farewell.
Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night, to make society the sweeter welcome. We will keep ourselves till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. Soraya, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked. As it is said, Mark Antony was by Caesar. He chid the sisters, when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to him. The prophet like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wretched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so for Banquo's issue, have I filled my mind. For them in the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put rancers in the vessel of my peace, only for them and mine eternal jewel, given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seat of Banquo's kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list. And champion me to the utterance. Who's there? Now go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke?
It was so, please your highness.
Well then, now, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he in the times past which held you, so under fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference, passed in prohibition with you, how you were born in hand, how crossed the instruments who wrought with them, and all things else that might, to half a soul and to a notion crazed. Say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Did you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go, and so gospel to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared you yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, in the catalogue ye spaniels, curs, shawls, water rugs, and demi-wolves are clept, all by the name of dogs. The valued file distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, everyone, according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill that writes them all like. And so of men, now if you have a station in the file, noted, worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put the business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us. Both of you, no Banquo was your enemy?
True, my lord.
So is he mine, and in such bloody distance, that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life, And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not, for certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. Thence it is that I go to your assistance, making the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives. Your spirit shine through you.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo's thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must it find it out tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Aye, madam, but returns again tonight.
Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
Not had all spent, where our desires got without content, to safer to be which we destroy, than be destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord, why do you keep alone of sorriest fancies, your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died? With them they think on, things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor malice remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint, both the world suffer, ere we will eat our meal in fear and sleep, in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we to gain our peace have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind to lie, and restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst, nor steel, nor poison. Malice, domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Come on, gentle my lord, sleek over your rugged looks, be bright and joyful among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love, and so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo, present him eminence both with eye and tongue, unsafe the while that we must lave our honors in these flattering streams, and make our faces vizards to our hearts, disgusting what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full scorpions in the mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his fiancé lives.
But in them nature's copy is not in tree.
There's comfort yet, they are soluble. Then be thou joined, ere the bat hath flown his considerable flight, ere to the black hectic summons, the shard-born beetle with his drowsy hums hath rung night's yeaning peal. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck.
Who goes there?
Macbeth sent me.
Let's go, son. Who goes there? Actually hit me.
You say run, Fleon.
Run, Cleo! He's all the way.
You know your own degrees. Sit down, the first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Welcome to all our friends.
The blood on your face, 'tis Banquo's. The deed? Done. What about Fleance? He escaped.
My lord, why aren't you happy and sitting with your guests?
Oh, sweet remembrance!
Please, Your Highness.
Banquo's present!
Banquo's not even here.
The table's full!
There's a spot reserved for you.
This happens all the time. It's okay.
Our Highness is not well.
Are you a man?
I, a bold one that dares to look on which appalls the devil.
Why is your face so pale?
Banquo, the ghost.
What did you see, my lord?
Oh, look at the time. Everybody gotta go.
All right.
Why, how
now, Hecate. You look so angrily.
Have I not reason, vengeance, as you are? Saucy and overbold, how did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part, or show the glory of our art. And which is worse, all you have done hath but been for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But make amends now, get you gone, and at the pit of Acheron, meet me in the morning, thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air this night I'll spend unto a dismal and fatal end. Great business must be wrought ere noon upon the corner of the moon. There hangs a vapor's drop profound, and I'll catch it ere it come to the ground. And that distilled by magic sleights shall rise with such artificial sprites as by the strength of their illusion shall draw him on to his confusion. He shall spurn fate, scorch death, and bear his hopes both wisdom, grace, and fear. And you all know security is mortal's chiefest enemy.
Come, make haste. She'll be back soon.
All these murders have one thing in common.
Macbeth.
Duncan and Banquo.
My prayers be with you.
Just I know you just start it all over.
No, you don't. You can cut it out. You can cut it out. Keep going. Lord.
We should have. There's no way to hear all that. Here's our chief guest. Oh.
Cut.
Wardrobe malfunction. Pulling their hair. Can you restart that? I can't. Oh no. Farewell.
Farewell.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Retry.
It's so much. Okay.
Oh, retry.
Oh. Both of you, no Banquo was an enemy. Was your wait. Just stop, please. Both of you, no Banquo was your enemy. True. Remains in danger of her former tooth. But.
Cut. Or is it?
Are you ready?
All these murders have one thing in common.
Macbeth.
I forgot the name.